Very good morning, students. Today we continue our lecture with the Unit 2 sequence and series, and topic is rep test and Cauchy root test. But before going to start the rep test and Cauchy root test, let's take a short note on the previous lectures test, that is ratio test and comparison test. See, what is the statement of the ratio test? If we have a positive term series un, then limit n tends to infinity un upon un plus 1 is equal to L. If L is greater than 1, the series convergent. L less than 1, the series divergent. And for L equal to 1, test fail. This statement is known as ratio test. And what is comparison test? If we have a two different series, positive term series, series un and vn, then limit n tends to infinity un upon vn equal to L, and if this L is finite and non-zero, both the series convergent or divergent together. Okay, so this test will help you, this series will help you for today's lecture also. That's why I repeat this test. Okay, now rep test. If series un is a positive term series and limit n tends to infinity and un upon un plus 1 minus 1 equal to L, then series un is convergent if L greater than 1, series is divergent if L less than 1, and test fail if L equal to 1. Okay, so this is the statement of the rep test. Now, the note, please listen carefully and keep in your mind. When ratio test fail, listen carefully. When ratio test fail, you can apply rep test. You can also apply comparison test also. Okay. So when ratio test fail, you can solve with the rep test and comparison test. But when rep test fail, then you can apply logarithmic test. So student, some example or some series you can solve by any test. You can apply rep test, comparison test, ratio test, okay, alternative test, something like that. But for some particular series, you have to apply the particular test and then you get your answer very easily, right? So by practice, you find that which test is applicable for the particular series. So for the rep test, let's start our example. That is, test the convergence of the series. Here, the given series is 2, here 2.5, 2, 5, 8 up to so on, and the denominator 7, 10, 13 up to so on. So what is our nth term here? What is our nth term? That is 2.5.8 up to the nth term, that is 3n minus 1, right? And in the denominator 7.10.13 up to, what is our nth term? 3n plus 4. Okay, see, you can put 1, 2, 3 and you can check. Now, this is our nth term. Now, what is un plus 1? My un plus 1 is 2.5.8 up to 3n minus 1. And if I replace this n by n plus 1, then I have 3n plus 3 minus 1. So 3n plus 2. And in the denominator, 7.10.13 up to 3n plus 4. So if I replace here n by n plus 1, then 3n plus 3 plus 4, that is 3n plus 7. So this is my nth term, this one is my un plus 1 term. Now I am taking the ratio of un and un plus 1. So what is my un? 2.5.8 up to 3n minus 1, and in the denominator 7.10.13 up to 3n plus 4. See, this is just un, right? Now if I am put un plus 1 in the denominator, So this denominator will come in the numerator, that is 7.10.13 up to 3n plus 4 into 3n plus 7, and this 2.5.8 up to 3n minus 1, and 3n plus 2 will come in denominator, right? So this is the value of un, and this one is the value of un plus 1. So after simplification, this 2, 5, 8 up to 3n minus 1, all term will cancel. And from this side, this 7, 10, 13 up to 3n plus 1, all will cancel. So what is our remaining term? Our remaining term is here 3n plus 7 upon 3n plus 2. So after applying limit both the side, or we can say after applying the RAP test. So as per the RAP test, what is the formula? That is limit n tends to infinity n un upon un plus 1 minus 1. So here limit n tends to infinity n. What is the value of un? Value of un is 3n plus 7 upon 3n plus 2 minus 1, right? So after simplification, we have limit n tends to infinity. This one is L. Here 3n plus 7 minus 3n minus 2 upon 3n plus 2. So both 3n will be cancelled. 7 minus 2 is 5, 5 into n. So limit n tends to infinity 5n upon 3n plus 2. If I get n common from the denominator, then this both n will be cancelled, and the remaining term is limit n tends to infinity, here 5 upon 3 plus 2 by n, and after applying limit, my answer is here 5 by 3, which is greater than 1, right? So as my L is greater than 1, so by RAP test, the series is convergent. Okay, so as I told you, for some series you can apply any test, right, and you get your answer easily. For this particular test, I am applying here. You can apply ratio test also, but here I am applying RAP test. So this is my un term, this one is my un plus 1 term. By taking un upon un plus 1 ratio, and after simplification, I get 3n plus 7 upon 3n plus 2. And after applying the formula of the RAP test, I get my value of L, that is 5 by 3, which is greater than 1. And as per the RAP test, if L is greater than 1, the given series is convergent. So have you any doubt, student, about this example? Let me know if you have any doubt. Okay. So let's move with one more example for better understanding. Okay. So in this example, you have to test the convergence of the series. See, listen carefully, students. Here, what is your un term? See, this is 1.3.5 up to 2n minus 1. But here, x raised to 2n plus 1. So, if any series or if any example you have given x with the power and 2n plus 1 or something like that, at that time, you cannot directly apply RAP test. Okay, understand? When in your given series you have given x with the power n to n, something like that, x with the power any n, then you cannot apply RAP test. At that time you have to go with any other test. So now I am going with ratio test first. Okay, so that is for that, but the ratio test, my nth term un, that is 1.3.5 up to 2n minus 1, this is x raised to 2n plus 1 in the denominator, 2.4.6 up to 2n into 2n plus 1, right? This is given. From nth term, I am writing my n plus 1 term 1.3.5 up to 2n minus 1. Okay, so if I replace here n by n plus 1, so that is 2n plus 2 minus 1, that is 2n plus 1, and in the new, power of x raised to 2n n plus 1, so 2n plus 2 plus 1, so x raised to 2n plus 3, and in the denominator 2.4.6 up to, if I replace here n by, this one is n by n plus 1, then this is 2n plus 2, and here if I put n by n plus 1, then that is 2n plus 3, right? And this 2n, right? Now, if I take ratio of un upon un plus 1, that is 1.3.5 up to 2n minus 1 x raised to 2n plus 1, and in the denominator 2.4.6 up to 2n plus 1 into this 2.4.6 up to 2n plus 2, and this 2n plus 3 upon 1.3.5 up to 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1 into x raised to 2n plus 3. So this 1, 3, 5 up to 2n minus 1, all term will cancel. This 2, 4, 6 up to 2n, this all will cancel, right? So what is the remaining term here? That is 2n plus 2 and 2n plus 3. 2n plus 2, 2n plus 3. And in the denominator, this is 2n plus 1, 2n plus 1 2 times. So here I have 2n plus 1 whole square. And this x has power 2 raised to x raised to 2n plus 1. And in the denominator, that is x raised to 2n plus 3. So I represent this x raised to 2n plus 1 as x raised to 2n into x, right? That is 2n plus 2, 2n plus 3. This x raised to 2n plus 1 is x raised to 2n into x. And here 2n plus 1 whole square, this x raised to 2n into x cube. So this x raised to 2n again cancel, 1x also cancel. So there is just 1 upon x square. So here un upon un plus 1 is 2n plus 2, 2n plus 3 upon 2n plus 1 whole square into x square. Okay. So I am going to apply limit both the side now. Limit n tends to infinity. Un upon un plus 1. So if I get n common from the numerator and denominator, then there is n square will be cancelled from the numerator and denominator. And the remaining term is 2 plus 2 by n. Here 2 plus 3 by n. And in the denominator 2 plus 1 by n whole square into x square. So after applying limit n tends to infinity, this 2 by n, 3 by n and 1 by n tends to 0. So what is remaining? 2 2s are 4. And in the denominator 2 square is also 4. So this 4 4 will cancel. So what is the final answer? That is 1 by x square. Right? So Yash Kushal, you are right. So here 1 by x square. And as per the rule of the ratio test, so by ratio test, number 1, the series is convergent. By the ratio test, the series is convergent if this 1 upon x square is greater than 1, or we can say x square is less than 1. Number 2, the series is divergent if 1 upon x square is less than 1 or x square is greater than 1. And number 3, the ratio test fail if 1 upon x square is equal to 1, or we can say x square equal to 1. So for x square equal to 1, our test failed. Then we go with the rep test. Then here un upon un plus 1. See, here x square is equal to 1, right? X square 1. Then what is our un? Here, see, this is our, what is our un upon un plus 1? So here, if I take x square is equal to 1, this, then my un is ratio of un and un plus 1 is this x square is 1. So just 2n plus 2, 2n plus 3 and upon 2n plus 1 whole square remaining, right? So 2n plus 2, 2n plus 3 upon 2n plus 1 whole square. This x square, here x square, this x square is 1 now. Okay, the test failed when x square equal to 1. So we are now checking for x square equal to 1. Now, as per the rep test, applying rep test now, so applying rep test now, so the formula of the rep test, that is limit n tends to infinity and here un upon un plus 1 minus 1, right? So limit n tends to infinity, this n, the ratio of un upon un plus 1, which is 2n plus 2, 2n plus 3 upon 2n plus 1 whole square minus 1. And after simplifying this bracket, or if after taking LCM of 2n plus 1 whole square, that is limit n tends to infinity n, here 6n plus 5 upon 2n plus 1 whole square. Okay, so if I get n common from the numerator and denominator, then n square will be cancelled and the remaining term, that is limit n tends to infinity, 6 plus 5 by n, and in the denominator 2 plus 1 by n whole square. Okay, so after applying limit n tends to infinity, this 5 by n and 1 by n tends to 0. So my answer is 6 by 2 square. 2 square is 4. So that is 3 by 2, and which is greater than 1. So by rep test, as my limit L is greater than 1, the series is convergent if x square equal to 1. Hence, we can say that, hence, the series is convergent. The series is convergent. See, if 1 upon x square is greater than 1, or we can say x square less than 1. So, series is convergent if x square less than or equal to 1, and divergent if x square greater than 1. So, the series is convergent if x square less than or equal to 1, and the series is divergent if x square strictly greater than 1. Okay, so any doubt, student? Yogesh, no, I didn't forget to write 1 upon x square in un upon un plus 1. I already told you, Yogesh, I am taking, see, Yogesh, see, here our test is fail. See, our this ratio test given the result for this less than and greater than. This test is fail when x square equal to 1. So I am doing the rep test for this x square equal to 1. So this x square is 1. Okay, Yogesh. So I didn't forget. Devash, I already told you, you can apply any test, okay? But now I am going to apply rep test. Devash, I am already told you. For some example, you can do through any test. But now we are doing rep test, so I am doing example with rep test only. Devdani have doubt. In exam, will be told what method to use? Maybe or may not be. Sometimes they just ask taste the convergence, and sometimes they ask with the particular taste. So you have to do with that taste only. Okay. Next slide. Yes, one student is asking that in MSc this chapter will be there. Yes, yes, of course. In MSc, all chapter, what I teach you before the MSc, that all will include in our MSc. Okay. Okay, Yogesh. Now you have asked me about this slide. So if anyone have any doubt still, any doubt? If no doubt, then we'll move with the next method, that is Cauchy's root test. Janil, same doubt is asking by you. Yes, you can apply any test. When the test is fail, you can apply any other test if it is applicable. It is up to you, right? If it is applicable, then you can apply. Now, Cauchy root test. If un is a positive term series, limit n tends to infinity, un raised to 1 by n equal to L. Then series is convergent if L less than 1. See, in this test, there is, you have to remember, for the root test, your limit L is less than 1, then your series is convergent. If L is greater than 1, the series is divergent. And test fail if L equal to 1. So let's move with the example. Students, I give you one hint for this root test. If your given data or your given series with power n or n plus 1 like that, then this root test will be easy for you for the application or for getting the result. Okay, you can apply other method also, but as per my experience, when in the given data or in the given series, if you want to find the convergence and the given series has power n or n plus 1 like that, at that time, this root test is easy. So let's start the root test. Here, your nth term. What is your nth term? That is 1 upon log n raised to n, right? For root test, I want un raised to 1 by n, right? See, in root test, we want un raised to 1 by n, but it means we want the nth power of un. So 1 raised to 1 by n, I am taking nth root both the side. Here log n raised to n raised to 1 by n. Okay. So 1 raised to any power, that is 1 only. Here both n into 1 by n. So this n cancel. What is the remaining term? Just log n. Okay. Now I am applying limit n tends to infinity both the side. So un raised to 1 by n. Limit n tends to infinity 1 upon log n. And here log, if I apply n tends to infinity, this log infinity is infinity, right? So 1 upon infinity, and 1 upon infinity is 0, and this 0 is less than 1. And as per the rule of the root test, if our series or if our limit is less than 1, then by Cauchy root test the given series is what? Given series is convergent. Cauchy root test, the series is convergent. Okay, now get it? Any doubt? Any doubt, student? Let me know. This test is IMP for the exam. If you have any doubt, let me know in the chat box. Okay, no doubt answers are coming. So we'll move with the next example. Okay. So next example is test the convergence of the series. Here 1 upon 1 plus 1 by n whole raised to n square, right? And as I told you, if the series has power in the term of n, then this root test is easy for you. Here again, what is your un? Your un is nth term is 1 plus 1 by n raised to n square. Okay, so if I take nth root of both the side, then 1 raised to 1 by n, and in the denominator 1 plus 1 by n whole n square raised to 1 by n, then what is the remaining term? 1 upon 1 n will be cancelled, and here 1 plus 1 by n raised to n. Now I am going to apply limit both the side. Limit n tends to infinity, un raised to 1 by n. Now right hand side is limit n tends to infinity. Here 1 upon 1 plus 1 by n raised to n. Now tell me what is the limit of our right hand side? Here 1 remains same, and this is limit n tends to infinity, 1 plus 1 by n raised to n. That is what? That is e. Yes, very good. So that is e, and this 1 by e. So value of e is what? Value of e is 2.7371, like that. So 1 by e, which is less than 1, which is less than 1. So by Cauchy root test, Dev, you asked test fail, but no, here we got the particular answer 1 by e, which is less than 1, right? Okay, okay. Yanshu have doubt. Ma'am, please explain last one again. I lost my Wi-Fi connection. Okay. For this, here 1 by is less than 1. So by Cauchy root test, the series is convergent, right? See, Yanshu, you asked me about the revision of this example. Yanshu, this is the Cauchy root test, and for the Cauchy root test, limit n tends to infinity, un raised to 1 by n equal to L. If L is less than 1, series convergent, L is greater than 1, divergent, and for L equal to 1, test fail. This is our given example, Yanshu. This is our nth term, that is 1 upon log n raised to n. We are taking nth root both the side. So by taking nth root, so un raised to 1 by n, here 1 raised to 1 by n, and in the denominator, log n all raised to n into raised to 1 by n. So this both n will be cancelled. There is just log n. After applying limit both the side, log infinity is infinity. So 1 upon infinity is 0, and 0 is less than 1. So by Cauchy root test, if our limit is less than 1, the given series is convergent. So series is convergent. And similarly, in this example, oh yeah, this is our nth term. Then we take the nth root both the side, and after applying limit, we get the answer 1 by e. This is e, and 1 by e is the particular value 2.7371 like this, right? So 1 upon this, which is less than 1, and by Cauchy root test, the series is convergent. Okay, now students, anyone have any doubt? Let me know in the chat box. Okay, so let's move with one more interesting example. That is, this is a tricky example. See here, n plus 1 raised to n, x raised to n, and n raised to n plus 1. Students, as I told you, you may apply other method also, but now we are doing root test, right? So I am going to apply root test here. That's why, what is my nth term? My nth term is n plus 1 raised to n into x raised to n upon n raised to n plus 1. After taking nth root both the side, so n plus 1 raised to n x raised to n upon n raised to n plus 1 whole raised to 1 by n. What does it mean? N plus 1 whole raised to n raised to 1 by n, x raised to n raised to 1 by n upon n raised to n plus 1 raised to n 1 by n. This power 1 by n goes to all three terms here, the first, second and third, right? So this nn will be cancelled, in this nn will be cancelled, and in the denominator n raised to n plus 1 upon n. So my nth root of un, that is n plus 1 into x upon n raised to n plus 1 upon n. Okay, any doubt in this step? So we put here n plus 1 into x. After dividing individually, n by n is 1 and this is 1 upon n. So this is n raised to 1 plus 1 by n. So I am putting here n plus 1 into x upon n into n raised to 1 by n. If you have any doubt, let me know in the chat box about this step. This is the important steps. Okay, so this is un raised to 1 by n, right? So now I am going to apply limit both the side, that is limit n tends to infinity un raised to 1 by n. So here limit n tends to infinity, this is n plus 1 into x upon n raised to 1 upon n. See here limit n tends to infinity, this n plus 1 upon n, this x upon n raised to 1 upon n. So if I apply the limit individually, this is limit n tends to infinity n plus 1 upon n into x upon limit n tends to infinity n raised to 1 upon n. See, this is 1 plus 1 by n. If I divide individually, n upon n is 1. This is 1 by n. So if I divide individual, I write like here, this one is 1 plus 1 by n. Okay, so after applying the limit, the value of this bracket is 1, value of this denominator is also 1. Okay, listen, value of this both is 1. So what is my answer? My answer is just x, because limit n tends to infinity n raised to 1 upon n is 1. And this is directly, it is easy, you can see that the 1 upon n is 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay, now limit n tends to infinity un raised to 1 upon n, we get the answer x. So by Cauchy root test, by Cauchy's root test, we can say that the series is number 1, convergent if x less than 1. Number 2, divergent if x greater than 1. And number 3, test fail if x equal to 1. So here test is fail for x equal to 1. So now we can apply any test for x equal to 1. So I am going to apply the comparison test x equal to 1, and for comparison test, what is my nth term? So my nth term, so if I apply here x equal to 1, see students, listen carefully. For x equal to 1, so what is my remaining term? N plus 1 whole raised to n upon n raised to n plus 1. So for x equal to 1, my nth term is n plus 1 whole raised to n upon n raised to n plus 1, right? Now I am going to check for x equal to 1. So I am putting this nth term as n plus 1 whole raised to n upon n into n raised to n. Okay, so if I divide individually here, so and this is 1 by n, and this n plus 1 upon n. Both have power same, right? N plus 1 has n power, this n has also n power. So n plus 1 upon n whole raised to n. And I am putting here 1 by n. This is by dividing individually. 1 plus 1 by n raised to n. So this is my un. For the comparison test, I am taking Vn, that is just 1 by n. You all know, we have done many more examples of the comparison test. So I am taking Vn is equal to 1 by n. Now I am going to apply the limit n tends to infinity on un upon Vn. And what is my un? My un is 1 upon n, 1 plus 1 by n raised to n into n, right? This is 1 plus 1 by n raised to n. So this is, both n will be cancelled, right? And this is after applying the limit here. What is my answer? My answer is E, and this E, which is finite and non-zero. As per the rule of the comparison test, limit n tends to infinity un upon Vn, we get L which is finite and non-zero. Therefore, the series Vn, that is series 1 by n, is divergent. As P, what is P? P is the power of n. What is the power of n? P is 1. P equal to 1. Therefore, by comparison test, series un is also divergent. For the comparison test, series un also divergent. So we can say that the series is convergent for x less than 1 and divergent for x greater than or equal to 1. Series is convergent for x less than 1 and divergent for x greater than or equal to 1. Okay. So if you have any doubt, let me know in the chat box. Otherwise, I'm going to complete my today's session. Let's take a short, see. Okay, no doubt is there. See, you can check this last example. This is my un raised to 1 by n, and by Cauchy root test, series is convergent, right? And for this example, un raised to 1 by n, this is the answer. Okay.